such thing as too big for you pencil head motherfuckers who think there is. I am the one who commands his muscles to grow.
Show up, go Bull. Come on, dog.
Only one can stand on the
What originally brought us here was CT Fletcher. You know, he invited us, and you know that was a big thing for us. We were new to the game. We had just started our brand, and it was an honor to come and live with them. Actually, we did a video with them benching Pitt and I. So that's what kind of kicked it off. Then we knew this was a raw gym, and you know, one of the best in the nation. So we had to be here.
Tell me a little bit about the gym itself. How does CT motivate you? When he's here, when he's been here with you.
For me, he was one of the original people that started in this fitness industry that was from the streets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not really like grew up in bodybuilding or a nice neighborhood or things like that. He kind of brought that street mentality to the gym. You know what I mean? And that's a mentality I've had my whole life, being on the yard doing pull-ups, push-ups, things like that. And I like that shit. I don't like that fancy shit. I like that raw, rugged shit.
This is raw. There's nothing fancy in this place. This is definitely hardcore.
Yeah.
As you know, this is a show called Hunt for Hardcore.
Okay.
So we're looking for the most hardcore gym in the nation.
Found it.
And this is one of the ones that I've seen. That's true grit and lifting. You guys are amazing. Some of the stuff you're doing, it's just watching this stuff is just unbelievable.
Appreciate that, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Atmosphere of hardcore. When you're talking about hardcore, that heavy deadlifting, clanging the weights, and then you're going to see some heavy benching. We had to put down the music to do this video, but they got some hard music playing here to get people motivated, and that's what these gyms are all about.
Yeah, you hear in the background the weights are just clean, dropping on the ground. You can hear it.
There you go. Like butter.
Yeah.
Easy way right there.
Yep. He still got it. Come on. Got two cameras on you, 3, 4. You going? Come on, man, boy.
And you will bow your motherfucking head down to me.
That motherfucking, hey, that motherfucking. Hey, he really was just standing up, pulling that shit down there to him. Yeah. Big boy. Just gotta keep going. or whatever, try to size us up. I was like, big boy, you about to lose this shit. You see me bully him though? Yeah, I'm like, he about to lose. He was like, I'm like, oh, he about to lose. You gotta stay pretty. I had to do promos, man. But this not cardio though. Hey, but this not cardio. Hey, I didn't like that cardio. I'm saying though, you gotta have cardio. This not cardio though. Big Rob in Hollywood on it. He mic'd up and shit on the snap.
Hey, mic'd up.
Hey, can't do pull-ups no more, huh?
Your definition of powerlifting, what's powerlifting? What do you, like, if I say what's powerlifting, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Lifting the heaviest shit, heftiest, that's very wrong.
I'm gonna think powerlifting, lifting, not so much being the strongest.
Powerlifting ain't about lifting as heavy as you can at all. Because what do you have to do in order to be able to lift heavy? You gotta lift it, right? But when you're lifting it, exactly, you have to learn how to lift. You know what I mean? If you compare a bodybuilder and a powerlifter and they both got 315, who do you think is gonna be able to do more reps? The powerlifter, right? Because they're built to just handle that weight. Bodybuilding just does it for just like the pump, and you get what I'm saying? So when it comes to powerlifting, you have to take your time. Don't rush it. Everything has to be like on point, on the dot, right? So I take my time, and that goes across all three lifts, okay? And another thing about powerlifting is when you're setting up right in front of the weight, either be bench, squat, or deadlift, you have to make your body one whole piece, okay? It has to be like a building. If anything is weak or flawless, what's gonna happen to the building? It's gonna fall over, right? Same concept when it comes to lifting. If you loosen up one part, it could fuck up your anything, right? So say you're tighten up here, but this is all loose, right? What happens? You pull, you start doing this. That's why I say stay tight. You tighten up your legs, you flex your back, shoulders this, chest up, eyes up. You always want to look in the direction that you're going. If you're the kind of lifter that always looks down, look what happens to my back. You see that? Now look what happens when I look straight. See that? Now look what happens when I look a little bit up. You see how much more straight my back is now? That's why. And another thing, when you deadlift, you don't want to spend too much time in the bottom. The only reason why you need to spend all this time in the bottom is just to remember where your hand placement's going to be, right? Your prime stance of setting up is always going to be up here because your body is at its strongest when it's straight, right? Let me emphasize that. So if you think of a garden hose, right? What flows through a garden hose? Water, right? But in order for it to flow, it has to be straight, right? So what happens when you create a kink? It's not gonna flow, right? So just like water, you have something that flows through your body, and that's energy, okay? So that's why I say it's always prime to set up here. If you notice, when I was doing that, I'm taking my time, I'm getting tight. I grab the bar and I just go. You don't need to spend so much time down here because there's not much to think about. It's either gonna go up or not, right? So when you're down here, it's really hard to get tight because you're bent. But when you're up here, you can flex. It's like when you do bodybuilding show, right? Do they flex when they're like this? No, they flex when they're up here, right? Same thing, okay? So, big air. When you're taking a big air, don't breathe in upward, breathe in outward. Because what happens is the stomach pushes against the belt and the back gets tight. That's what you want. You want to keep your back tight. He's like, man, Budo talks too damn much. I'm sorry.
No, I'm really not what you're talking
Talking the game.
Okay, so, see, tight. Like I said, body, one piece, everything. Flex the whole body. Everything from your toes to your head. Everything. Everything. Okay?